Roll.
All right.
Oh, that's a 3. Fuck. Alex, do me a favor, roll on that one.
I got a
No.
7. Whew, I thought that was a 1 at first.
I got 5. Oh my god, we're all single digits.
What'd you get, Alex?
Come on, Alex.
I'm working.
What'd you get, bro? Don't lie to me.
Did we level up yet?
No.
Why not? We've stolen so much shit.
Yeah.
Look out, the ZXP, hand. This is Baldur's
I gotta
Gate. We were
know.
leveled up.
I got a 9.
Wait, did we get 3, 5, 7, 9?
Yep.
That's kind of cool.
That is.
269 goes while I drink wine. Pop the bottle.
Okay. To the best of my knowledge.
Oh, I didn't have to say it. Let's go.
What happened last week? Well, the party reconvening after a whole year apart. Our characters had discovered so the guy we were supposed to meet, I forget his name. The head
Adrian.
of Adrian, yes, thank you. Adrian had gone missing. We went to his room. We had found a gentleman there, talked to him, let him go, and then we were going to go out and investigate more clues to see if we could figure out where Adrian was. In that process, Nay tailed one individual. Sneck got up
Successfully.
very successfully, completely unnoticed. Sneck got up to some shenanigans, stole 2 things, went to the guard captain, was going to do something with the guard captain, got called away by Theogar, who was inspecting the town looking for clues, so he just left a massive dookie in there and then just kind of skedadded through the window in his bathroom.
No, I broke through a vent and crawled out.
Sorry, broke through a vent and crawled out.
Mhm.
We met the Thieves Guild of the town. Proceeded to hire the Thieves Guild of the town. Because why not? We have... No, that wasn't last session. And then we encountered a few more of... Oh my god, what's his name again? Not... What's the head guy's name again? Alex,
Adrian?
Adrian, thank you. I want to say Arden for some reason, but it's Adrian. We met a few more of Adrian's associates, including one of his bodyguards, who were bickering. And second day proceeded to just completely eavesdrop on this conversation, and then, in dramatic fashion, revealed themselves. And then, of course, as the conversation went on, they may or may not have been discovered by enemy spies and decided to just kind of linger around, pseudo-interrogate one of those people. Probably cost her a few brain cells, too, just because that conversation was so frustrating for her. Poor lady.
Not my fault she's stupid.
And then, yeah, pretty much established that everyone was on the same side after flip-flopping on that a bit, and they all scattered. After Nate called Theogar and was like, "What should we do?" and he just kind of looked at him and said, "Well, get the fuck out of there, you! You're in danger!" So the party's now scattered, hiding, and I believe our plans were to kind of reconvene and see if we could discuss what we know.
Yeah, that's perfect. There is one part where you left out. Theogar was currently wading through a bunch of traps set up inside a
Yes, I
shoddy
forgot.
cave.
Yes, I did get a lead on where some of the Thieves Guild spots they were hiding, because somebody was pushing them out of the city. And we were trying to figure out who. So they gave us a list of spots that they used to hide, and some of the spots that had been compromised, and I was going to check it out. And I waded through some traps, and then I encountered somebody because I got to roll once that session, and I decided to roll dog shit because my dice hate me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also curious on the decision making there, guys. Why did we send Theogar to go do
Well, simply because Theogar is too large for the traps to actually hurt him, so I'm actually trap immune in that one.
Well, that was a
Okay.
fair point compared to what we've seen so far.
To Hint's description, he's like, "Yep, Theogar steps in the trap, and the trap just kind of breaks under his massive weight." And I'm like, "Yeah, makes sense." These were traps designed by thieves for other thieves, not for inspectors who are 10 feet tall and, like 300 pounds of raw muscle. They cannot handle the weight of my blue collar.
Pretty much.
Changing dice.
All right, so we will
feel like it's
begin
needed
the
tonight.
session with Theogar having a knife held to his throat.
Actually, do me a favor. Can you start with somebody else? Because I really gotta go to the washroom.
Oh
Um,
my. Okay, we'll cut
Alright.
to. We'll cut to.
I drank a pop right before this, and it just hit my bladder, and I was like, "All right, let me just do the recap, and I gotta go pee." And he's like, "Let's start with Theogar," and I'm like,
Snack is
to this
running
thing.
towards Theogar.
"You guys don't know I'm in danger, or where I am."
That's so cool.
Snack is running towards Theogar.
All right.
Running towards the guy.
Yeah, running.
Okay.
All right. Well, it takes you a bit to get there, and you've just kind of like dispersed from the group that was like on the ground area. Well, how desperately are you getting there? Because you do not, in
Snack
fact,
is-
know that he's in danger yet.
Snack is no, he would have alerted me because he has. Last time he said he would have alerted me with the psychic link. And Snack is actively knocking small children out of his path into the street. We're just rushing. There's a lady like carrying a bunch of like glass things, like vases. Snack picks up a rock, throws him, breaks all the vases, so that way he can shove her out of his way.
She's like, my faces!
If I recall properly as well, the chick that we were interrogating, she's also dipping now, right?
Yeah, she's dipping.
I wanna stealthily follow her.
Okay, go ahead and roll me. Actually, you're probably gonna have to roll a perception check to see if you can even see where she went.
We'll start with that. That is a 21.
21. Okay, give me a sec. Ooh, okay. So, go ahead and roll stealth for me if you are
Yep.
aiming to not be seen by her.
Okay, I'm back. What am I
Welcome.
saying?
That's only an 18.
An 18? Alright.
Only an 18, he says. Only.
Just an 18. Nothing big.
For a stealth roll on A, that is low.
You feel pretty confident that you aren't seen by her. So, as you are tailing behind her, she seems to be moving away from the buildings, moving away from the crowds, and going up into the ramparts above and ducking behind crates. She's constantly looking behind her to see if anyone is following her. And you're confident that she doesn't see you. There is one moment where, as she is nearing one of the warehouses that are stationed above, she disappears.
Out of sight.
Out of sight.
Can I look
You're certain you
for?
had a good beat on her, but for some reason,
Can I look for any like thieves' kind of secret passage kind of stuff going on?
oh yeah, of course. Go ahead and give me another perception check or an investigation check if you want to look. Well, actually, either works.
Damn, that was a terrible roll. Just stopped. 14.
With a 14, as you kind of make your way around the warehouse, you try to look for any strange languages thieves can't. Do you actually understand thieves can't, though?
I do.
Okay. Surrounding the warehouse, there does seem to be a small hatch leading down into some sort of cellar.
I'm opening up the hatch. I'm gonna continue to sneak down. Try to
Okay.
be as quiet as possible going into it.
As you
I'm
go down the
gonna-
hatch, you do find thieves can't, marking this as beta alpha.
Hey, Nate, I know you're, or Snack, you're running to help Theogar. That is good. I tailed our person, and I have found a secret hideout whenever you're ready.
I'm busy.
That's why I said when you're ready. I am going to continue investigating.
Try not to get into trouble.
I will not get into trouble.
I don't know. If
You were
Theodore
gonna say
got
you were like, I will not try. I will get into trouble. You can't stop me.
He's literally going into trouble right now.
Yeah.
What am I supposed to say?
Yeah. If we want to switch back, we can.
Anyway, so what you missed, Tyler, was Snack is just knocking over small children, throwing rocks at people with like carrying glass vases to get them out of his way. He's running towards you.
Like, mind you, he's not doing it because you're in danger. He's doing it because he's just he's dramatic.
It is dramatic, isn't it?
Yeah.
He was just doing it because Theogar's been alone for too long. He's like, this is unacceptable.
Unacceptable. I need to bother him. Anyways, Theogar, we'll cut back to you as you now have a knife held to your throat.
My dice betrayed me. I'm so mad.
It's fine. You just gotta talk him down till I get there.
This is where I take the Baldur's Gate method and just headbutt him.
Do you
Alright, do they have a knife?
Do you actually want to try
to
headbutt him?
In front or behind you?
No.
It could work.
Or he
If
could
I-
get his throat slit.
If I had a +4 to strength, I'd be like, alright, sure, but I got a +3, I gotta fix that. Unfortunately, God doesn't want to level me up, despite the fact that these are great milestones.
Wow.
I'm just saying, a milestone isn't just combat.
I know.
I would have thought looting that ship so successfully would have counted as a milestone, but no, God disagrees.
You guys did level up before coming to the checkpoint. What do you want?
I want to be level
I wanna
20
level
and just,
up
like,
again.
dump, yeah, I just want to be level 20 and dumpster everyone, obviously.
Uh-huh.
I want a
This is
teleporting
going to
knife. I get
books.
that next level.
It's going in the books.
Ah, shit.
I want a
Alright,
knife that lets me teleport. I get that next level hit.
That's pretty dope.
So,
Yeah.
well, this is not what I expected. Hi there. How's it going?
Ah, I don't believe we've been formally introduced. Now, I just have a couple of questions. So you just stand yourself right there and not move an inch. Do you understand me?
Tell him that you don't understand much. That you're very slow.
Sure. Yeah. No,
Damn it! Damn it, Theogar! You're ruining this.
Hey, I can't ruin this. You don't know what's happening. I haven't communicated yet.
I can metagame outside of the game if I want.
Oh, jeez.
I refuse your metagaming.
Je refuse.
What you
Just
don't know
fool.
is I'm luring him into a false sense of security.
All right, fine. When you get stabbed, we're gonna laugh.
Okay, I'll just expend a superiority dice and use just riposte.
Uh-oh.
Now, why have you stepped into a strange cave like this? Surely, by setting off all the traps, you would know that you're not wanted inside here.
Well, actually, the drops are specifically why I'm here. You see, those are not up to code.
Well, you'll be happy to know that they're not mine, and they're certainly not to code. But why are you really here? Go ahead and make a deception check.
I will. Can I get advantage because I'm an inspector?
No.
Damn! Can I get a +1 circumstance bonus? I know there's a Pathfinder, but come on.
You may get a +1 out of pity, and then a
Yes.
-1 for the situation.
Nice double crit. Okay, that's not bad. 13.
13 is not bad, actually. Okay. So,
With a modicum of surprise, you deceive him.
oh. And what kind of work are you doing here?
Well, I thought that would be kind of obvious. I'm an inspector.
Inspector.
Yeah. Inspector Theogar Greyhelm, at your service.
Oh.
Sort of. Now, you're sure these aren't yours traps, right? Or your cave? Because, like, none of this is up to code.
Oh, certainly. In fact,
They have a permit for this, right?
They certainly do not.
Ooh.
Now, we're getting a little off track here. What do you know about Adrian Bank?
He's missing.
Yes.
Much about it.
Alright. Last but not least. What do you think of the Queen of Autumnvault?
A loaded question.
Someone's gonna have to roll deception again.
I just work here, so I don't really have an opinion on her.
This puts me in a bit of a tough spot, Theogar.
Oh. By the way, who the hell are you? And why are you, like, threatening me with a knife?
Shut up, I'm thinking.
Can't tell me.
Can I offer you a piece of advice right now? There are two ways this can go. You clearly have the tactical advantage, and you may in fact kill me. And you know what? Fair enough. You did get the drop on me. However, you will not stop my compatriots. So I suggest you take the second option, which is we put the weapons down and we talk like civilized folk. Because it's not me you have to worry about, you see. It's me, Captain.
I think a little tea party would be lovely. But you see, there's something that's not adding up.
Oh.
You know so much about Adrian, and you seem to not want to tell me.
Well, yeah, I don't even know who you are. So
You're dodging the question as well of your allegiance.
You should have dodged the question better.
Again, I don't just spill everything to random strangers, knife or no knife. I like to get the measure of a man first. So who am I even addressing?
You can see like he starts to rifle through your pockets and takes one thing out.
Before he can do that, the second he tries to rifle through my pockets, headbutt.
All right, go for a headbutt. Make an attack roll.
Oh my god, that's a 24.
24 does hit.
That was a 17 plus 7. I was like, oh shit.
The bald escape move actually worked.
The bald escape. The second this man tries to tap my coat, Theogar takes that personally. Nobody touches the coat.
Speaking of the coat, as you headbutt him, the knife does barely miss your throat, but does make a tiny cut on your like a collar. As you get knocked back, you face your assailant, and you can see that he is a floating hooded elf.
I draw Flameberg and ignite it. It lights
Elf!
up the room. And I point it towards him. with an anger on my face.
Elf violence is going to happen.
So I will ask you again, one last time. To whom am I speaking?
You can make an intimidation check if you'd like.
I will. Alright, dice, be very
Natural
very
one
nice to
here.
me.
Come on.
No. Be very nice to me, and just give me. Hey, can I just get more inspiration, bro?
You already have inspiration, don't you?
No, I
Yeah,
used it last time.
they both have.
Last time, well, unfortunately, he...
Yeah, but I used it in a funny way.
14.
Okay, with a 14, he'll go. Alright. Since you've been so kind so far, my name's Relian.
So,
No, not Aurelian. Relian.
I know.
Pleasure to make that acquaintance, Relian. So, what do you think of the Queen?
He looks into your eyes for a second, and he goes, I think the bitch queen needs to be taken down a peg.
Well, and instead of answering his question, Theogar will simply reach into his pocket and pull out one of the flyers, and he'll be like, "This is my opinion."
Cough,
And
cough.
he'll just hand it to him.
Insight check, baby.
I could do an insight check.
I think it's
I will
good.
do no. I will do an insight check, but I'm still gonna hand him the flyer
Alright.
because I don't care if he's a spy or not. I want him to know, even though she already knows.
While he's holding out his knife, you feel the flyer gently tugged out from your hand as it floats over to him and he grabs it. And then he produces 2 of them and he goes, I already have my own. Thank you.
No. I wasn't like offering it to him. I was
Oh,
answering his question. He wanted to know what my opinion on the Queen was. I gave him a flyer as my answer.
alright, he still takes it anyways. as he produces his own answer as well.
And it's a 24 on the inside check. This is man
24.
lying to me. I peer into his soul. My mind parasite and his mind parasite connect. We share an illicit bond.
He rolled a 31 on deception.
Fuck.
He,
I'm not a charisma. Actually, I am a charisma-based character, but it's a secondary, not a primary. God damn it.
Even though he had the advantage at the start, and even though he had every chance to, well, basically kill you, you can tell that he's been extremely nervous from the start. Whether it's anxiety of facing an enemy, or the anxiety of being alone with no one else in the cave.
You're right. It's not the anxiety of a 10-foot, 300-pound raw muscle fucking.
Or the anxiety of he's heard about us already.
Yeah. I am the inspector. Oh god. Tim. No.
I am the inspector!
I am the inspector.
So,
Can we get a snack distance countdown?
oh, you're definitely not there
I
yet.
guess. Okay.
I'll let you know. He'll go. Alright. Clearly, we're on the same side. And he kind of holds his knife up and then pockets it. Or sheaths it.
Theogar will simply like lower his sword. He won't put it away because it is actually producing light for him. So he'll just like kind of like leave it there, burning, so you can see better.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Puts down like a fucking bonfire sword. Just
Just into the ground.
squats down and like squats down next to it. So hot out here.
Alright. We can talk.
We indeed can.
So, you are indeed on the same side. And the situation is as is. Someone seems to have already sabotaged our mission from the start.
It would appear that way.
You see, last night was one that was a little precarious. A lot of these
Oh, you get
ruffians
loudly.
didn't really realize that we're supposed to achieve our, let's say, new revolution in relatively quietness. And you saw how rowdy it got.
Yeah, that was me. That's just my approach. I didn't know there was a secondary operation going on here, so that's my bad.
That being said, we've decided to keep the most important players hidden until we can figure out what's going on.
That would be a smart goal.
So what do you actually know about Adrian?
Well, really not much. We only talked to him a little bit. We know he was making plans and that he was going to ask for our help, and then we were supposed to meet up with him, and he never showed.
Is that true?
It is.
Make a persuasion check. With advantage this time.
Oh, persuasion. Excellent. $25.
Alright. And you said you had compatriots coming.
Oh, I do? Well, I have a crew. I'm the ship's boatswain.
Would that be the infamous Captain Sneck and his crew?
That would be the infamous Captain Snake and his crew, yes.
As he gets up, he kind of looks around the cave, offers you a hand to get up as well, but you're already like 2 feet tall.
I'm just squatting. I'm like squatting next to my sword.
Okay.
I'm good. When I got up and drew my sword earlier. When I headbutted him, and again, I don't know if I said this earlier, but all I'm learning from Baldur's Gate D&D is that when your problems assail you, you just headbutt it.
Yep.
It keeps succeeding, so when in doubt, headbutt.
When in doubt, headbutt. It works in Hollywood, must also work in D&D.
Must work in real life, too. If a customer complains to me next time, I'm just going to headbutt him.
No. I'm actually not sure if you actually came into this cave for actually inspecting the traps, but you should know that we can't really have our conversation here.
Oh, no, I got a tip about this place, but I am an inspector, and I can't help but notice that these are not up to code.
Like I said, these traps are not mine.
Yep, whoever did is going to get a fine, that's for sure. Subpar traps are unacceptable. Those could really hurt somebody, in the wrong way.
How about we come back and talk some more later? Perhaps at Olive Garden.
Yeah, I suppose we can be at Olive Garden, yeah. I'm sure you'll find us. We're not exactly subtle, unless we want to be. It is a very odd paradigm. I have my two compatriots are the most subtle and stealthy people, and yet somehow they can also be the most infamous and attract the most attention. It's weird. It's weird.
Meanwhile, Sneck is causing a path of destruction across the city.
Yeah.
I'm just
And no
one
And they has infiltrated a thieves guild currently.
Yep, and no one has even known who is going through this crowd. It's just it's just like a phantom just passing through.
Anybody who looks at the events that have happened in the last 2 weeks will just notice
It's been 3 days.
a string of in the last 3 days, a string of oddities has happened in a couple of settlements, and it all corresponds with the arrival of us three.
Yeah.
They're just some shit always happens wherever these three go.
Like the cultist attack at Festung was pure coincidence. Everything else.
the rose coins, the mass theft, the king getting fined.
Criminal activity going up 500%.
Yeah.
Anyways, as soon as you
People
say that,
getting randomly
Theogar,
fucking shot from the sky by arrows.
as soon as you say that, Theogar, Sneck shows up on a scene, sneaking up.
Sneck is going to do what is pictured in that video and just hunter leap out of the back of this elf. And Garrot.
Garrot? Ooh, you're gonna have to make a stealth check first.
Alright. Stealth.
You really had to do the news and judge video?
Yeah. 19.
19, alright. Oh,
Matt!
Drop the dice. No!
You know what's really funny about that video too?
What?
He went to trial a couple days later for the new crime, and she was the judge again.
Yeah, I saw that.
Before you are able to garrote him, he locks eyes with yours and blinks away.
Oh, you want to play it that way? I'm gonna add a psychic dice.
Okay. Well, you already know the result, right?
Right
Let's
there,
see.
Chief.
It's already happened. As he blinks away, he is now
Hitting-
15 feet
No, it's-
behind Theogar.
It's if I fail the ability check, I can then attempt to expend a psychic dice and change the result.
Okay.
I'm changing the fate in my favor.
He got a 25.
Well,
So go
it's
ahead and
possible.
make your... Yep, go ahead and roll your psychic dice.
Not possible enough. I got a 2.
Alright.
Mhm.
Before you are able to garrote him, he is able to blink away. And he is now about 15 feet behind Theogar. He goes, friend of yours.
Oh yeah, that would be the captain. Captain, please let him go.
Bonus action, stealth.
Okay. Go ahead and attempt to stealth. What a
22.
That's sleight of hand.
Oh, well, it's the same thing, as same score.
Okay.
If you want to roll it again, I can, though.
That's right, you can keep that. 22. He got 21. He goes, he has vanished again. Well, you know where to find me, Theogar. As he blinks away. One more time.
Alright. Yeah, well.
This time
See
he's
you
nowhere
later.
to be seen.
The other guy's just like talking out loud, and he's like, I know it's next here somewhere. By the way, I'll make a perception check to see if I can find Snack.
Go ahead and attempt. Oh my god, okay. Can you do it?
Natural 20.
Oh my
25.
god!
That's one.
If I use a psychic dice, can I make him fail?
It's an at 20.
Yeah, I know.
You
Yeah.
got caught, bro.
That's what I'm asking the DM.
No, let me have this.
You can if you really want to. Because you did say after the result you can still roll it, I guess.
No, it's a natural 20. The sacred natural 20 cannot be overrolled.
It's up to the DM. Officially,
Hey,
a
don't fuck
natural
me like
20
this.
does not guarantee a success.
Hey, don't fuck me like this, Ed. Hey, don't fuck me like this.
It's not me who's gonna be fucking you over.
Alex, don't fuck me like this.
I don't want you to be able to see me normally.
It's not for you, it's for later.
Fine, I won't. You see Snack just clinging from like we're in a cave?
It is one of the stalagmites.
Yeah, just clinging from a stalagmite above you, like a little bat person. With a dragon-toothed dagger strapped to his tail, just kind of like slowly like swirling around the air, looking for the elf.
I'm not gonna lie, that's
It's
Pretty
not
smart.
notice
That's-
the Igor season. So it'd be unnormal.
the guy literally just like looks at him and goes, "Yeah, that's a pretty smart spot." I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, that's pretty good.
Going to drop down on Theogar's shoulders, do a little acrobatic roll, and I'd like to pickpocket just some random object from his person.
Oh my god, make a sleight of hand check.
Can I do acrobatics first, though?
You don't need to do acrobatics, you are already acrobatic enough.
Alright. That's a 19 on sleight of hand.
A 19, Theogar, you can tell that he is rifling through your pockets right now. What do you do?
Feeling ambitious today. Can I try to stop him?
Sure. How would you like to stop him?
Can I make a strength saving throw?
Like a grapple?
Yeah.
Okay, you can try to grapple him.
Yeah, you can most certainly try.
Right.
Go ahead and make a contested strength check.
If I'm going against a grapple, I can use dexterity.
Nah, this time it'd be strength.
Oh,
It'll just be a matter of strength, not a normal grapple.
No. Wait, grapple doesn't use dexterity.
Yeah, it does. If you're the defending,
you can use dexterity to break your grapple.
Yeah. If you're trying not to force your way out but dodge the grab.
yeah.
Or worm your way out if you're
Uh,
grabbed.
Normally, no, but it can be like a new a house rule.
No, Hint. It's in the official rules. I actually had to look this up one day.
Yeah. I've also got burnt by this before.
Yeah,
You can use
I've-
dexterity.
Yeah, it says right on the D&D. If you look up grapples on D&D Beyond, in the description of the grapple action, it tells you can use dexterity.
Oh.
Sorry, Rule Master. You just learned
But
something.
DM gets final say, which is
Sure, that's true. He does get to say.
So yeah, I could
What the-
technically use my acrobatics check according to 5e rules.
I don't mind, but what the? Why are all the sources just so mixed? Like there's so many that are saying no, so many that are saying yes. Like, huh?
People
Right.
debate it. People debate it, but according to D&D
Yeah.
Beyond, which uses the official rule set, you're allowed to.
Mm.
Anyway,
Oh, if
so-
you initiate the grapple, then it's determined by yours.
Yeah, it's only if you initiate that it's determined by strength, but if you're defending against it, I can use acrobatics.
Well, all right, we can allow it. So,
Really wish-
make a contested
really-
grapple.
26.
That was terrible.
Oh,
All right,
boy.
that's what I get for a nat 20. That's a 7. Yeah, you get away.
I'm gonna launch myself back onto his shoulders.
You aren't able to grab anything, but you are able to get away before he grabs you by the tuft.
I was just looking for something interesting. I don't know. I was just gonna take something and
You
then.
know what I have. You've seen me pick up everything I have.
No, I was gonna take something, be like, Theogar, you mustn't be so kind to these random waifs, and then throw it back to you like a cool guy. But you ruined it, Theogar!
Wait,
You
can't-
ruined it!
Wait, you can't say that. You're the one hiring everyone and putting them on our ship.
Listen, I didn't hire that lady. I just am using her money to fund our future endeavors.
I mean, yeah, but like, our crew is expanding tenfold in like a day.
Yeah, but we have the money for it.
Well, eventually. Well, I'm not there. Never mind.
Yeah, you. I don't know. We'll clue you in later.
I'm doing my own thing. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, Theogar, what do you want to do now? Go back to Olive Garden? You know, I have a princess waiting on that boat to go to Autumnfall. Isn't that where we were trying to go originally?
You're not seriously considering just delivering her, are you?
Why not?
He just like leans in and looks at you. He's like, we are some of the most wanted men in this kingdom right now.
I feel like you're putting too much earnest on this, we part.
We are not supposed to have her on our ship. You have a
Next-
bag full of favors to the queen that you're not supposed to have. And we've associated with known enemies of the crown. For 2 days.
You're the one that started a revolution. I didn't want to. I got
You're-
dragged into it. I'm
You're
trying
right.
to walk a nice little line.
You
And
are,
you're
you,
just-
you stumbled over the slide like 2 days ago.
I haven't
At this
done
point-
nothing.
Yes, you have. An entire bag of favors you're not supposed to have.
It's not my fault.
Yeah, you said it. He yells.
People were better at holding on to these things than it
You
would be
also
my.
looted everything from a ship who is You stole a bunch of stuff from a captain as well, who has friends at court, I might add.
They seem pretty inadequate with their ship maintenance.
Yes, but I fined them for it, but you just, stole a bunch of shit.
Yes, and then I convinced the princess to come use our vessel instead to get money.
You did do that.
I'm great. I'm amazing. Praise me. Praise me for my great decisions.
The guy looking like he's about to have an aneurysm is like, all right. So anyway, let's go find Nay.
Fine. I think he's following some thief or something.
Actually,
Hey, Nay,
wait. Let me take a look around real quick. Actually, that's why I came here.
Right. I'll help you look.
I'm gonna investigate the room, Hen.
All right. Go ahead and roll investigation.
Could I roll perception to see if I find anything cool?
Perception, sure.
I rolled a 6 because my dice hate me.
Zoinks.
I rolled a 17.
With a 17, well, at a glance, you can see that there are mostly just trigger traps, empty crates laid about, and what used to be like a kind of like a hideout is now an empty spot.
Looks abandoned, the guy.
There is like more cave to go in and check out more, but from where you are now, that's what it seems like.
Well, let's just give it a good search before we leave. You never know what we might find.
Yeah. We need some magical creatures that we can use for this nonsense. You need to become a warlock.
I realized like 5 sessions ago that I really should have got while we were in the city. I really should have bought a wondrous tool, because if anything, an inspector should have a multi-tool on him, and that could just be so much better for all of my inspection bits, because I could pull out magnifying glasses to just make people really nervous, and then have that magnifying glass turn into a pen. It would be the perfect prop, you know what I mean, for a guy who's an inspection. It's a universal inspection tool.
I feel like my hiring on of the Thieves Guild was a good investment, because now we can use them for disposable grunt work like this.
It's true.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. Out of character, I think it's great that we have the crew. In character, though, it's like, hey man, I'm not the only one making bad decisions here. All right, that's all I'm saying.
What's a bad decision about this? You gotta give me time to make this a bad decision. Yours is already proven to be a bad decision.
Look,
Again,
there's just many consequences coming with stealing from the rich.
Yeah. I'm just you've stolen so much stuff at this point. I'm you don't think people have noticed? Hit has repeatedly mentioned just how valuable those coins are, and I'm you have an entire bag of them. That's not gonna go unnoticed.
How's that gonna matter? We just don't show people that stuff.
It doesn't matter that if you show people. It's the fact that they're going to be looking for whoever stole it. They just don't know it's you yet.
To be fair, Sneck doesn't have a bag full of them. Sneck only has the single, I believe.
Alright, which one of you has the bag full?
Mostly.
They has the majority of them. They're not in a bag. They're hidden.
It's still within your technical possessions. You're both in a lot of trouble. These are incredibly valuable things that you have just stolen.
You really seem to act like we're incompetent, but in all honesty, we're not that competent.
I never said you were, but as it's clearly been proven, this queen is very powerful. She makes people just disappear.
Anyways,
we're doing our best to climb her shit list as fast as possible. And I'm
it's honestly really impressive, and I'm honestly okay, this is cool. This is great. This is perfect, guys.
Now we have a princess. We have a piece on the board. We can use to however you want. You can ransom her life off, or we can get paid by just bringing her home. I don't care. I mean, I feel a little bit bad because she's so freaking dumb.
Jeez.
And her guards seem like they're actually decent people that are forced to work in poor conditions.
Yeah.
Most guards are. They're
Right.
just there for the pay and the warm bed.
So if we cause suffering to the princess, they're gonna get suffering in return. Anyway, my point being, we probably should just finish our business here and go, I don't know, look for Adrian somewhere else.
Yeah, that's the plan. Like, we'll make sure there's nothing here, and then we'll go confide with Nay and say, oh, y'all learned, and that's how we're gonna do from there.
All right,
Right.
you go.
Speaking of
You
Nay,
go.
Nay, we kind of cut back to you as you are now down the hatch. You
Yep.
slink through. You kind of slink down into, like through a ladder, which leads to, well, as you can guess, another cave. You can read the thieves' cant here. That reads BA. I think I mentioned that before. Beta Alpha. And as you are going through here, it's quite dark. Do you have dark vision?
Yes, 60 feet.
Okay. You're able to see about 60 feet, as with your dark vision does incredibly help you here. As you are moving along, is there anything you want to do?
Staying as quiet as possible, just looking around for traps, people, kind of see what's happening.
Okay. You can make either an investigation or perception, while also making me a stealth check.
That is a nat 1 on the perception,
Mm-hmm.
and a 31 on stealth.
31.
I also do not like these dice object. They look so weird. There's a hand that comes across the screen to roll it, and then it vanishes mid-roll, and then it picks them back up.
Wait, is that a new dice set in D&D Beyond?
Yeah, it's one of the ones I acquired here. If anyone wants to look real quick. No. It's weird. I don't like it.
See this?
Do it.
It is kind of hard to read. Looks cool, but it's hard to read.
It does look dope. Are you trying to get a D20? Or
No, did you see it happen? It just comes out, flies across the screen, grabs it.
Oh yeah, it's done that for a while, but you have to enable that
Huh?
setting. Oh, the hand.
That's like a mage
That's the
hand.
Yep.
Oh, I didn't see the hand the first time.
I think that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Anyway, what's happening with Nay?
Yeah, sorry. Natural 1 for a
mhm.
10, and then it was a 31 on stealth.
Yep. So, as you are moving along, you are making no sound, sticking towards the edge of the cave face and leaving behind no shadows. You eventually come upon the familiar elven woman sitting on a stool, just checking her equipment and checking her belongings and packing things up. She seems to be alone for now, but she doesn't notice
Throw
you.
sand in her face.
And she doesn't
Why
notice
would
you, and
you?
you haven't noticed her until then.
How far away is she, roughly?
About 30 feet away.
There we go. That's nat 20. I'm just gonna say, what is this place?
She jumps around and holds a knife towards you. She stows it away. This is just one of the hideouts that has been abandoned by the previous owners.
Okay, I was assuming so. Such BA. So, wrap it. Okay.
I do appreciate the fact that the NPCs are all slowly learning that they're dealing with two of the stealthiest fucking people they've ever met. Like, these
Pretty
people
much.
thought they were stealthy, and you just appear behind them, and they're like, what?
She goes, "Alright, well, it's apparent that you don't want to wait until later tonight for our little date. So what is it that you want?"
I was just, I assumed there was a place that you all were hiding out, and I was just curious to know where it was. I wanted to make sure you weren't just like skipping town on us or anything.
Trust me, we wouldn't be able to skip town in this position anyways.
Okay. Yeah, we can still meet later. I have a feeling my friends might be getting into trouble without me there, but I do like it. It's very hidden, very hard to get to.
Hmm.
But, well, Sorry to startle you. I just wanted to remind you, or say hi again. You have fun though,
Thank you. You too.
and I would like to stealthily vanish again.
Yep, she just rolls her eyes as you disappear.
Yeah. I'm just gonna make my way back to the Gillette Center town. I literally just wanted to see where she was going.
You just wanted to tail her just for a bit, and as she's
Just
sitting down,
a reminder,
but your car's instead of warranty.
Yeah. Just wanted to put a mental message in her head that don't forget that I can find you. And you won't know about it.
All right. So as you exit and kind of sneak your way out again, you're once again met with the view of the city. At this point, it is the equivalent of 4 or 5 p.m.
I'm gonna go sit up, find the tallest building I can find, sneak to the top, and just keep an eye out, see what's going on.
Well, technically, the tallest building is all the way at the mountaintop, which is more than 500 feet up, which is a tower. But if you want to find a good vantage point, that is actually where your ship is.
I'd head back over that way. It's been a while since I said hi.
Okay. You head towards the ship. It is near the top part of the harbor. As you are getting closer to the Cloud Song, you can hear jaunty music being played.
Oh. Pick up the pace a little bit. Does it sound like it's coming from my ship? Or from our ship? Or...
Yeah, the Cloud Song.
Okay. Yeah, I'll continue to go, pick up the pace a little bit. And I'll just send a little message mentally, being like, "Hey, I checked out that little secret hideout. Nothing to note. She's just hiding away in there. Decided to come back. The ship's having a party." And that's all I'm gonna say. Is I just continue on to the Cloud Song.
All right. Two of you are able to pick that up, and as you board the Cloud Song, there indeed is a party going on. As below the top deck seems to be a lot of dancing, music, and there isn't much drinking, but there are some cups being handed out. As you, do you make yourself known?
Yeah, I'm gonna pop up and be like, "Hey guys."
Hey! And you can see that, Cilia and Kalia Princess Cilia is the one dancing right now, and then Kalia is to the side along with the rest of her kind of retinue, are just on the side clapping along. Meanwhile, the rest of your crew is also just drinking and watching as the scene is unfolding. You see Cecil is kind of hanging around near the stairs, and he looks at you and goes, "Ah, you're back. I hope you don't mind. We are celebrating a little bit."
No, what's the celebration for? What am I missing?
He kind of whispers to you, "We don't really have a reason. We're trying our best to keep Cilia entertained. She said she was going to raise hell if we don't, so."
Okay, understandable. Yes.
Cheers! Yeah!
Yeah, cheers. I would like a drink. I need to go grab one of those in a minute. Let's try and wrap things up. Because of a little bit of a fuss that we'll have to deal with later on tonight, but we might be able to make continue as planned here shortly in a day or so.
Sounds good.
So we'll just have to keep her occupied till then. Last I knew, Theodore had a knife to his throat and Snack was going to assist, so hopefully that turns out fine. Where's the drinks at?
Yeah, drinks. Here, let me pour you one. He grabs one of the bottles and pours you kind of a bottle that reads like a sherry.
This will be nice. And I'll just start taking a sip on it and reach into my breast pocket and pull out a breadstick. And I'm just sitting there.
You really got more bread?
Yes, would you like some? Pull out another breadstick.
He kind of like sniffs it, grabs a piece. It's not stale. All right, yeah. Oh, thanks.
Not a problem. But I'll probably just relax around here. Maybe take point up in the crow's nest. Just keep an eye out. Look for a signal from Snick at some point in time.
Yep.
Snack will send a message at that point. Remember to meet us at the Olive Garden at 8 p.m. We might be back before then. Bye.
Oh, he's still alive. I just gotta meet him back at the Olive Garden later, so I can get more bread.
Hell yeah.
So I'm just gonna like casually mingle and that kind of stuff, talk with everyone, drink a decent amount, get a nice little buzz going, but nothing too crazy.
Yeah,
And
right.
occasionally come above deck just to look out and see if I see Theogar or Snack.
Okay.
See if you either see Theogar or Snack or they light the town on fire.
Yeah.
As the night moves on, actually,
Excuse me.
Elias approaches you, Nay,
Mm-hmm.
and she'll go, "Oh, hey, you're back.
Yes, only for a short while, but I am here.
I have a few questions. How are you feeling? And do you have any strange thoughts going on?"
I'm feeling good. It's been a fairly good day. I got to show off my sneaking. Surprised a couple of assassins and put the fear of God into one. Me and Snick only garroted one person, which was nice. Good day. The shame sock hasn't been brought out at all.
Have a seat right here.
Oh, okay.
Now,
I forgot about this.
what is
I did.
what is your opinion on Captain Snick so far? I know he's been such a good friend for you for so long.
Are you just asking what I think of Snick, just in general?
Yeah, I want your honest thoughts. And don't worry, I'm sure he's not here. I think.
Oh well, that's one of the things.
I just
He is
picture a
very-
fucking rat, like a pair of rat eyes, like out of a barrel.
But that's one thing. He is very sneaky, almost as sneaky as I am, or maybe more on some days. But no, he's very smart. He
See, you're comparing yourself to him already, but what I want to know is what you think and how you feel about
I
Captain
am.
Snick.
Yes.
Are we just having a therapy
Um,
session?
Snick did ask
he is
for it,
very-
so.
I technically did hire her for a
he did.
therapy.
Yeah. And then he's very smart too. He keeps me from doing dumb stuff and talking to people to say stupid stuff, which is nice.
Mm-hmm.
I think. And he's helping me find the rat too, which is nice.
The rat. Who is this rat that you were talking about?
There's been this rat I've been hunting for like 9 years,
She's trying to write this
I
down.
still-
Uh-huh.
and I still haven't been able to find him. But Snake says he'll help me get him.
He will. And
Yes.
this rat. You remembered what he did to you?
Oh, he didn't do anything. It's a tribal thing. I need it for my culture. That's how I become a man.
So it's not exactly one out of vengeance, but more of a rite of passage.
Right. Yes.
I see. And how long exactly have you been chasing this rat?
Well, I left the village like a year or two ago. Snack, how long ago was the incident at the? How long ago was it?
I think that was like 4 years ago.
Okay, like 4 years ago.
Mm-hmm. Do you feel like you've changed since then?
I have gotten faster and smarter, and I got really good with a bow.
Now, tell me this. Do you think that is because you are chasing the rat, or because you were with Captain Snack?
Both.
Hmm.
It's always nice to have a good tutor, but also nice to have a good purpose.
That's right. You know, your friend Snick was very worried about you for a little bit. Are you sure you're okay?
Worried.
I am perfectly fine. I'm
Alright.
sorry. I put stress on Snick. I'll have to talk to him about it. I didn't mean to.
Well,
I
you
don't
did
want him to
kind
break
of
up the
hit him
same
a
stuff.
few times with your bow.
I would never shoot Snick.
Well, I didn't say they were on purpose.
We're talking about that one fight. I don't remember. I see.
Compulsive liar.
Can you open your mouth for me?
Ah,
She takes like a tiny wooden stick and prods the inside. Okay. Give me one of your ears. Okay, not
I
too
don't think I
bad.
have any fleas.
You might certainly have fleas, but so far I don't see any.
Okay.
Oh, you might need a shower soon.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah, you check out. That's all I have for you. And she kind of like also takes another swill of her grog.
Ah, nice. And I'd like to cheers her. I'd like to take a
Yeah.
drink as well.
All right. Now, is Captain coming aboard anytime soon?
I don't know for sure. No, I know he made it out of the capture situation, and I made it out of mine. So I think he said he's heading back, but we have to go talk to some other people first. We're probably gonna be here for about another day or so.
All right. And speaking of which, we'll cut to Snek and Viergar. What are you guys doing now?
I'm gonna do a perception check and just look around the back of the cave there.
Okay.
Sneck's gotta ask if he can borrow a pen and some paper.
Okay.
Sure.
You ask Viergar?
Yeah.
All right.
I provide this man with some pen and paper.
Okay.
I proceed to write down a message, and then I spit on the note, and then I wrap it up and put it in Theogar's pocket. Discreetly.
Discreetly. As Theogar is kind of like checking out the rest of the cave, you just slip into his pocket, I guess.
Yes.
Okay. We'll figure out what's on the letter later, but I think now that it is 9 o'clock, we can call it here for this session. Thank you guys for coming. I know it's been a little bit of a short one, but I think I have a lot of good stuff set up for you guys later.
The party's regrouping. We'll be back together.
Mm-hmm. And you managed to kind of find Relian and Kayla.
I still like the idea of what Theogar was saying, that we're becoming known, and like there's some of the stealthiest people that they think they are, and we've scared them twice now of just appearing, being like, "Hey,
Hey, what's up? I just like the idea that we have a party of with two individuals who are legitimately like some of the stealthiest individuals you could ever meet. Like their ability to hide and blend in is unparalleled, and yet they're also like the most standoutish at times.
yeah,
They just do things that do not allow them to blend in at all. And it's
So-
fantastic. It's a perfect parallel. It's great. I love it.
did we level up?"
No.
Yeah, we leveled up, right? So level 10, right? Yeah.
No!
Like
Let
milestone
me-
10.
Let me cook, damn it. Let me cook.
Make persuasion check.
Roll high on this, please. Roll high on this. Hinge down.
16.
That's pretty
16?
high.
Yeah.
I'll keep that in mind. Anyways, Thank you guys for
Ah.
coming.
I'll keep that.
God,
Didn't even say if I succeeded or not.
he's just like, I'll think about it.
All right, for next week though, do you want to do Delta Green, or do you want to keep going with this? Because I like Delta Greens on Mondays too.
I'm up for whatever.
So
I'm also worried about how our Monday campaign's going.
can I ask a personal favor here?
Mm-hmm.
I know you guys normally like to alternate, but if you are considering doing Delta Green, could you wait one more week before doing it? Like, could we please play this campaign next week? Only because I'm on a rotation with my job.
Also, next month you'll be.
And so, well, no, so I'm hitting the next 3 weeks I'm on afternoons. So if I have to work on the Thursday, I can't play at all, right? So like, I know for a fact that next week I will not be working on Thursday because next week I'm on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. But because I'm on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday next week, that means the following week I'm definitely going to be working Thursday.
I see. Okay.
So it's like, I'd rather play next week because I know I'm gonna be able to make it, rather than have to like cancel on you guys like twice in a row.
All right. Sounds good then.
Well,
We could do Delta
Because
Green
you
a couple
made
weeks
such a
ago.
persuasive argument and, made such a good point, I'm going to say